We are here live on a Saturday afternoon matinee of this 2022 opening day. This is the new release, just came out on Wednesday. 36 packs, 7 cards per pack. That's a lot of ripping we got here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. It is your best friend in cards. It is Bart the Ripper. And we have a show of cards for you today. So we're going to get right to that. This is a random team, so we're going to have to figure out who's got who. But in order to do so, the first thing we need to know is who are the contestants, Bart? Who is participating in today's break? Let's find out right now, shall we? From North Royalton, Ohio, we have Ben. And there's Ben right there. Hi, Ben. There you go. You've got one spot in the first announcement right there. Chris is here as well. We also have from Statesboro, Georgia, Rob. Rob has one spot. And there's our guy from Sun Valley, Nevada, Chris. Chris is here, and he has 4 spots. How about that? Very nice. And then we've got from Fort Wayne, Indiana, fellow Hoosier. Let's go Hoosiers. From Fort Wayne, Indiana, we've got Brett, and Brett has 5 spots. Okay. And then a revised number right there from Redmond, Washington. We have Sean, who now has 9 spots. So thank you very much for that. And then last but certainly not least, from Nashville, Tennessee, one of me and Sparkle Barbie's favorite spots from Nashville, Tennessee is Tom. And Tom has mopped up 10 spots. So those are our contestants right there, right now. And here we go with the random team. We'll move this sweetheart aside. This is the 2022 Opening Day Hobby Box. We're going to be looking out for that autograph and hopefully a relic card. Let's find that auto. 36 packs, 7 cards per pack. This box is always a lot of fun. So let's find out who's got who. Who's got who? We'll go to our list right here. Let's get the fancy graphics. Where is my assistant? Where are you, Ryan? I'm over here, Bart. Dim the lights. We shall dim the lights. And we have right here, Chris has his 4 spots. Sean had 6. Then Ben had 1. Rob has 1. And then Sean added 3 more. Then we have Tom from Nashville. He mopped up 10. And then Brett, that fellow Hoosier. And let's see, Fort Wayne, that is about, I don't know, just over 2 hours east of me. So Brett has 5 spots. There we go. I have already put the names right here. Hey, Jeremiah is here. He has commandeered the computer from John and said, I'm here now. I'm doing the typing. So hello, Jeremiah. Thank you for joining us. Here are all the names in the random.org. And we are going to randomize them right now. As you know, we like to randomize the list 4 times because 4 is just a good looking number. And why else, Bart? Because Brett Favre wore number 4 and he is my football goat. So here is number 1. And then we will go back down here and let's try it again for number 2. Number 3. And then may the cards be ever in your favor, number 4. There's our list, and we shall copy this list just like that. And moving on over here, not there, Bart, here. Move up to the Diamondback spot, and we shall paste it. And then here we go. We have Sean from Washington, he has the Diamondbacks. Tom from Nashville, the Braves. Sean also has the Orioles. Chris from Nevada has the Red Sox. Tom has the White Sox. Sean the Cubs. Tom the Reds. Chris the Guardians. Brett the Rockies. And Sean has the Tigers. Rob has those Astros. Tom the Royals. Sean the Angels. Brett has the Dodgers and the Marlins. Sean with the Brewers. Tom with the Twins. Brett with the Yankees, Sean with those Mets, Chris has the A's, Ben has those Phillies, there you go, Ben with the Phillies, Chris has the Pirates, Tom the Padres, Tom the Giants, Sean the Mariners, Sean the Cardinals, we got Tom with the Rays, Brett with the Rangers, Tom with the Blue Jays, and Tom with the Nationals. So that is our list. I'm going to move our superior technology over here, print that list out for my viewing pleasure. We'll give you a good look at the box right there. As we work over here, deep boop doo doo doo. You could hear the computer working away. R2D2 is here helping me out. And we'll get that list copied like this. Let's paste it over here like that. We'll paste it unlinked. Then we gotta select all and reduce the size so it fits on one sheet for my own viewing pleasure. We will print it out so I can call off those monster hits for you as we go. Pull this list off from yesterday's break. And we'll be right back in about 30 seconds. Can you entertain while I'm gone, Ben? Ben is going to entertain you as we get our list on the board. There is our list. Let's put it up there right so that the Ripper can see it. And we also need my assistant in here. Where are you? You always run off. Let's get in here and let's bring the house lights up right here. Right there. Okay, so Chris, you have the Red Sox and the Guardians and the Athletics, and you have the Pirates. Those are your 4 teams right there. Ben has the Phillies. So we got all of that going for us. We need to get some more of these podium action out here. Let's spread them out. Get ready for all the excitement. Let's see if we can't hit one of those autographs. You'll see right there in the background, right in the middle, is the Clubhouse Collection, Jason Hayward. That was a gift from my friend James and Becky in Oklahoma last night. We were doing a personal break of a box for them. It was an entire box of Heritage. I love the Heritage, they love the Heritage, and we hit that cubby. He had a couple sweet Wander Francos in there. And they gave me that as a gift. How sweet of them is that? So I appreciate that very much. And we will begin things right now. Let's get into this. 36 packs, 7 cards per pack in this hobby box. Little hobby box action right there. We could do some trading, Chris. Do you have a trade proposal to make? I can pull the list down and take another look at it if you'd like. Right there. Get these packs out while you contemplate making a trade offer. There is this stack right there. Get them all out. So many packs. It's so nice. All of these packs. There we go. We know there's nothing up my sleeve and there's nothing in the box. So we will get to the ripping. I don't see any trade proposals on the desk. I know that the Cubs, they made a deal. Got a little free agent there. And Drelton Simmons, I know that the Isaiah Kiner-Falefa was traded to the Twins. That just happened. So let's just scoot these over just a little bit like this. Just like that for our own viewing pleasure. Is that still in there? Bart, you already had them situated. Well, I want to make sure that we have these packs over here in view because they're exciting to know how many we have coming up. Ben would trade, but he only has one team to trade. Well, you have one team to trade if you want to trade it. Anyone want any of my teams? I'll read Chris's teams again. We have Chris with the Red Sox and the Guardians and the Athletics and the Pirates. And I don't know how many participants are even here live. I know that Chris and Ben are here, but I don't know if Sean is here, and Sean has 9 teams. He might be here. Rob from Georgia, he was a late entry, so he might be here as well. And then Brett from Fort Wayne and, hold on, Tom from Nashville. If you guys are here, let me know. Otherwise, we're about to get rolling and about to get ripping right here on the first pack. We are definitely going to get you that Stomper card, and I appreciate you letting me know the name right there. So Ben likes his Phillies. Looks like we got no trades happening. So we're going to move right into pack number 1 right here and right now. Good luck, and may the cards be forever in your favor. And the first card's going to be Ryan Zimmerman, followed by Freddie Freeman. I would say the Braves need to bring him back. What do you guys think? Oh, and there it is, right there in the third card of the first pack. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves a Wander card. Yeah, the rookie with the Gold Cup and opening day stamp. There it is, right there, the Wander Franco. Loving every minute of it. And let's see, hold on, hold the phones. The Rays are Tom from Nashville, so congratulations, Tom, right there, third card, the big hit. The big hitter, and then speaking of big hitters, Manny Machado with the bomb squad, followed by Zach Wheeler, Nico Horner, and Justin Verlander. So let's get that sweet Wander on the board right there. Can't have too many Wanders these days, can you? Last night, James had 3 Wanders in his personal break. That was nice. And that Heritage Wander is a sweet card. I love it. In fact, I'll grab it from his pile. Hold everything. Let's see here. Don't worry, James. I'll put them right back in your pile when I'm done. But James hit the opening day Wander. Along with that, sweetheart, right there, the Heritage Wander like that. And then he also hit the New Age Performers Wander yesterday. So congratulations to James and Becky. Put that back in that spot. I've got big piles for Kelby. I got big piles for John and Jeremiah. Got big piles for Matt from Michigan, and all those will be making their way to the post office very soon. And here we go with the second pack. That was only the first pack, wasn't it, Bart? So into the second pack, Chris is going to be looking for that first break mojo, and I think he's going to find it. There's Will Smith. Mookie Betts. Stuart Fairchild's going to be our first rookie. And there's the Rangers captain right there. He's going to lead things off for those sweetheart mascots. And there's Mike Yastrzemski and Kyle Hendricks. I'll see him pitching soon. Matt Manning right there on the rookies. So let's see. Opening day is when? Is it August 7th? I mean, August. Don't say that, Bart. That's rude. Is it April 7th that they're going to try to pull off opening day? If anybody knows, let me know. I think it's around there. Patrick Wisdom with the Gold Cup. Anthony Bender, rookie for the Marlins. Max Kepler. And the future stars right there in the blue, and that is Tariq Skubal. Yes, indeed. Followed by Juan Soto on the bomb squad. Joe Adell, future stars for the Angels. Ryan McMahon for those Rockies. So let's get that blue up on the board. Come on, Internet. Don't be lagging already. Don't do that to us. We need some update video. Get Juan Soto up here. Yes, indeed. And into the next pack we go. Where we will find, nobody knows. That's why we open the packs. We enjoy them so much that we keep coming back. We keep collecting new releases year after year. Trevor Rogers right there. Shane McClanahan for the Rays. Justin Turner. And there he is. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando. We know the rules around here, and that is Fernando Tatis Jr. He always gets a sleeve. So there's Jan Moncada along with Carlos Santana. Not to be mistaken for the guitar player Santana, but I don't know. Carlos might be able to pick and grin as well. There's DJ LeMahieu. And let's find our friend in bombs right here. Our friend in the bomb squad. That is Tatis Jr. Can't wait for him to take the field with all the rest of the sweethearts. Ronald Acuna Jr. When will he be back? Does anybody have a date on him? I know he's got to get that ACL in line, so I don't know. Is he missing half of the season? Can't wait for him. It's tough when guys get injured because we start to forget how great they were. And I think Acuna is one of the greatest in the game right now as far as youngsters. And he's a big-time five-tool player. There's Aaron Ashby and Lucas Giolito, followed by Bo Bichette right there. Another great youngster. And there's Dinger for those Rockies. Let's see who has the Rockies. That's Brett from Indiana with the Dinger card. That's a cool name for a mascot. Evan Longoria, Josh Bell for those Nationals, and Sixto Sanchez right there. He's a future star. Hey, I like that rainbow action we got on the angle of the dangle right there with the Tariq Skubal. Shows you how cool those blues are. Not only are they like a nice vivid blue, but also with that rainbow foil action on top of it. And we have Connor Wong on those rookies. Trey Mancini, he made a good comeback, didn't he? And there's Kyle Lewis. And opening day Reds, who has Cincinnati? That's Tom from Nashville. I like the opening day cards. Craig Kimbrell, I don't think he's signed yet, right? Michael Brantley. And Jose Altuve. So it looks like Carrera won't be going to my Cubbies right now since they signed Simmons for, I think was it a 1-year deal? They signed Simmons, pretty sure. So we'll see about that. And John from Staten Island, New York says that Acuna will be back 2 months after the season starts, so I'll be ready for him. I'll be ready and raring to go. Probably buy a couple more of his rookies before he comes back because I know the prices will go up once he does. There is Ronnie Dawson. There. Yeah, I used to make the remark about, he's smiling because he's wired and he knows what the next pitch is, but I've since let that go because I do have a client that loves them Astros. So there's Andrew Vaughn and Willie Castro. And then look, there's Harmon Killebrew with the Bomb Squad. What do we have to say about him? It says that he ranks 12th all-time with 573 home runs, which includes 4 walk-off and 11 grand slams, led the AL 6 times, second only to Babe Ruth, who led the league 12 times in the AL. And he hit 39 or more in 10 of his 11 140-game seasons. Hello, Mr. Killebrew, and welcome to the Bomb Squad, and welcome to those rookies, because you don't know where that hair ends and that beard begins, is Brandon Marsh. And there's Dansby Swanson. And I've told you before, and there's Nick Castellanos. I like more teams. I like several teams than just my own sweetheart Cubbies. One of those teams is the Braves. So the Braves were on a lot on TBS, so I was able to catch them a lot back in the day. Whoa, hey, settle down. Don't you come close to hitting my friend Fernando. Who's got the Padres? That's Tom from Nashville. I would never disrespect your Padres, Tom. So I used to catch, Cubs games all the time, WGN. I'd catch a fair share of the White Sox. In fact, back in the early days, it was like Channel 44 from where I'm at, and the White Sox would be on. So I'd catch them there. And then when I got that cable television, there's Nelly Cruz. He's looking to ink a deal soon. I think he's coming over to the National League, and he's like 74, but you know what he could do? He could still rake. But when I got the cable television back when I was in, 4th or 5th grade, and I was able to catch those Braves on TBS, so that was a lot of fun. Miguel Cabrera, Garrett Cole, followed by another blue already. Is that on the card? Yep, that's wiping right off real nicely. But there's Austin Riley with that blue right there. Yes, indeed. Garrett Cole with those Yankees. Let's see. Brett from Indiana has the Yankees. I don't think he's here. I haven't heard him. Well, there's Mariner Moose. I like his get-up right there. And Andrew Benintendi, followed by Giancarlo Stanton for those ride-or-die Yankees. And I know that Chris has those Yankees tomorrow in the Monster. We got the Monster Jumbo break tomorrow. Pick your team. Team's still available, so check in on that if you'd like. We'll put another blue up. Where will we put it? We'll put the other blue. Who's got the Braves? That would be Tom. And then who's got the Tigers? That's Sean. I'm going to go with Future Stars Tariq Skubal in the front for now. Gentlemen's. And then we've got the next pack up right there. Jackson Reitz. I don't know exactly how the Cubs are playing it. I was a little nervous for them to go out and invest a lot of money on Correa because I don't know if the rest of the team can support that right now. I certainly would enjoy having him because I think he's a super exciting player. But Andrelton Simmons, he can play the D. You know, he used to be able to hit. Maybe he'll get that mojo back at Wrigley. There is our first triple play. And it's the Dodgers. And the Dodgers go to Brett. And there's Kevin Gausman right there. Francisco Lindor for those Mets, followed by Trevor Larnach. And yeah, so Chris will be 50 in August, so I know all about that. Yeah, so we're about the same age. I'm still a little bit older. I'm still the old man here because I'm already 50 years old. I celebrated that I'm very conservative, gentlemen. I still drive a 2008 Jeep Grand Cherokee. People like to make fun of it, but it doesn't bother me. But then last year when I turned 50, I went crazy and I bought 2 Mustangs. The inside joke to myself was those were 5.0s. So I bought 2 Mustangs, a 1991 Mustang GT convertible, white with red interior, and it's sweetheart red. It's like cherry condition. Hyun Jin Ryu right there. And then I really splurged. And old Sparkle Barbie, she bought me a 2021 Mustang Mach 1. And that thing has fighter jet gray with a orange stripe, and it has leather heated and cooled seats with a 6-speed manual Tremec transmission. It had to have the manual transmission. There's Frank Thomas with the Bomb Squad. Got to see him play a lot. There's Max Kranick, Alex Kirilloff, and Bobby Dahlbeck right there. So Ben thinks he's got 1 card so far. Come on, Phillies, where are you? I know you're around here. Let's put another. Can we get that? Whoa, come on. Leave Harmon alone. We'll move Harmon over right there. He'll get a look, and then we can get our guy, the Big Hurt, right in there with the Bomb Squad action. What are the odds on the Bomb Squad? It's like 1 in 3, I think. Let's take a look at the odds real quick. It looks like the Rainbow Foil Board, that's 1 in 8,582. Oh, so the triple play insert is 1 in 8. Bomb Squad is 1 in 3. Okay, and then the Rainbow Foil Board is 1 in 3,429. Mascot inserts 1 in 3. Rainbow Foil Board 1 in 3,429. La la la. Walk This Way. That's the card I thought was a short print the other day. That is an insert. It's 1 in 679 packs. So that is as good as an insert for sure with those odds. Got some pretty high odds there to deal with this year with the Topps product. There's JT Martinez, followed by Corey Seeger, now with the Rangers. Christian Pache. He's going to come around this year. And there we go with those Cubbies. Who's got that? Sean from Washington with the Cubbies. Matt Chapman, yes indeed. Ozzy Albies. And Franmil Reyes right there for the Guardians. Into the next pack right there. So Chris has the Red Sox, the Guardians, the A's, and the Pirates. And he loves the Red Sox. I just know it. There's Bryce Harper and Josiah Gray, along with D.D. Gregorius. And there he is, Mr. Met, making an appearance. You know how I feel about these cards that are the mascots. If you have a baseball as a head, you're right up there always in the GOAT conversation as far as mascots are concerned. My favorite this year is Mr. Red, the baseball head. There's Walker Buehler, Jed Lowry, and J.P. Crawford. And then we have, but Chris is a big-time ride-or-die Yankees guy. That rhyme, Bart, that's pretty good of you. And tomorrow in the Pick Your Team, he has the Yankees, so he's super excited about that. Sammy Long with the Rooks. Kyle Seeger, I heard rumor he might come back and play with his brother in Texas because, you know, Kyle retired Believe it or not, he's still a youngster. There's Willie Mays in the bomb squad. Can never have too many Willie Mays. Or Marco what? Marco Polo Gonzalez, Alex Verdugo, and Casey Mize right there. Get that bomber. And he was a bomber, Willie Mays. Let's see what he has to say. He ranks 6th all-time with 660 home run. Includes MLB record 22 in extra innings, 6 walk-offs, and 8 grand slams. And he led the National League 4 times. Willie Mays, right there. He's got the one of the highest WARs of all time. Like, I know he might be at the top. I'm sure Babe Ruth has to be at the top. Where are those Phillies at? Come on, Ben. Let's get some Phillies. Let's get a Mike Schmidt auto. I don't think that's on the checklist, but you never know. There's Chris Bryant. There's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, formerly of the Rangers, now with the Twins. He was just traded. There's Mike Moustakas, and there's Mrs. Met to follow Mr. Met. How about that? 2 baseball head mascots in a row. Trey Turner right there. Brian Reynolds and Brandon Lau for those Rays. Ben is a big Cleveland fan, and now he'd love to trade since he's seen no Phillies cards yet. Come on, Phillies. Well, the good news, Ben, we got a ton of packs to go, so let's find them. Let's find them in here. Juan Soto. Let's see. The Nationals, that's Tom from Nashville. Juan Soto, you know how I feel about him. Keep an eye on him. He's going to be a superstar, like super. There's Josh Donaldson, Jesse Winker, and there's our next and second triple play, and that's with the Mets. There's Pete Alonso, Jacob deGrom, and Francisco Lindor for the triple play. Dylan Carlson with the Gold Cup, K-Bear Ruiz, and Logan Gilbert right there. So let's find ourselves a sleeve for this triple play. Mets up front there. Into the next pack of the 2022 Topps opening day. This just came out on Wednesday. It's a fun rip because there's 36 packs in here. But I am noticing on all the products that the odds are getting a little longer, aren't they? There's Jesus Luzardo and Zach Lothar. And I've also noticed that Topps on their website, when they have their releases, the bargains aren't there like they used to be. I want to say just last year for a Heritage Hobby Box on Topps website, and they only sell a limited supply on their websites, and then they're sold out. So you got to be like update. You got to be refreshing your page all the time. But last year, I want to say the Heritage was $80 a hobby box, and this year was $99.99. I bought 2, and I think I also had to pay $22 for shipping. Huh. Bryce Harper with the bomb squad. I did also have a fresh case of that. But man, that was you get excited because you think Topps is going to give you a deal, and then the deal is no longer there. There's Yu Darvish and Rodolfo Castro and the rookies, followed by Tony Santillan. Where is it? Santillan. Santillan is how I've been pronouncing it because it sounds cool. So there's Bryce Harper, but you know what? He'll have to go. Well, he was MVP. Let's put him up here in front of Machado. Yeah, $99 on the Topps, right? It was $99 plus all that shipping, then taxes. So by the time I bought the 2 boxes, I swear I paid over $112 a box on Topps. Carlos Rodon and Joey Gallo, followed by rookie Emmanuel Rivera. And yeah, my LCS had the hobby boxes for $99, but also tax. No shipping, of course, but I would. It's 45 minutes for me to get there, so it's like $27 in gas with the way gas prices are. There's a Red Sox opening day, and there's Corbin Burns, and then following him should be Javier Baez now. I've noticed on the opening day collation, and there he is. There's Javier Baez for the Mets. And then Yabba Dabba Doo, Akil Badoo. He ran so fast he lost his helmet. Yep, he did. And this is our 18th pack. Our 18th pack. Where are all the Phillies is what Ben is wondering right now. Where are all those Phillies? We got another Red Sox. And I'd love the Cubs to bring him back as the DH. And maybe, I don't know, he could even play some first base. As you know, the Red Sox played him there more times in a short period than he had played his whole career. But Kyle Schwarber, I'd love to see him back with the Cubs. Rakin, Zach Short for the rookies, Austin Riley for those Braves. And there's Pause for the Tigers right there, followed by Josh Hader and Manny Machado. Adolis Garcia with the rookie cup. Let me see, I've got their card right here. We'll give them another shout out just for fun because my local LCS is the world famous, the world renowned baseball card exchange. You know, the BBCE that does the box authentications, they'll wrap those boxes for authentication. Just don't take them any Pokemon cards. That's not funny, Bart. That's rude. But there's Steve Hardy's owner. He's a real sweetheart, though. So let's see. I've got a bunch of his boxes. I probably have one right here. Yeah, I got one right here. Hold on, Bart. Where'd you go? Oh yeah, I got several old BBCE wrap right there. That's a 1990 Bowman, 36 packs in there. I'll probably eat the gum too. Got a score down here, 89. Got a couple of other 89 tops and some 87. Anyway, back to our packs, Bart. Let's not talk about your old wax. Let's get these in here. Here they come. Deed, deed, deed. There's so many packs, you got to back the truck up with those. So we've got 18 packs to go. So here we go. Where is that Stomper card, by the way? Chris wants to know. I have a feeling we're going to see Stomper here soon. So there is Alek Manoah right there, Kyle Tucker, and Tim Anderson. And there's Bomb Squatter Jim Thome right there. And guess what? If there was going to be a Phillies card for Ben, this would be the perfect Phillies card because his dad is a huge fan of Jim Thome. And there's Jim Thome with the Phillies uniform right there for Ben. Ivan Castillo for the rookies, Max Scherzer. And there's Trey Anderson on the rookies as well. Let's get that bomber Jim Thome up there. My guy is Goldman Dave. Very small shop, good prices, very good. Can I put, so Ben wants to know if I can put his cards in one of those packs for shipping. Absolutely, I can for sure do that. I know you like the packs, I know you like the boxes, so I'll definitely wrap it in one of the most pristinely opened packs that I have here. Let me see if I can't open one even more pristine. Hold on. Your double jointed fingers, it's not always easy, is it, Bart? It's not. Let's open one as pristine as we can. Hold on, we'll get it. We'll get it. Real nice here, and then we'll slide these cards out. Just like that. There we go. Put it all down. So this is going to be Ben's pack. It's like as pristine as can be. I'll see your cards in there real safely, unless you get a ton of them. And at this rate, I'm going to have to say you might not with those Phillies. But I'll send your cards in that pristine pack. Anybody else wants any packs, I'll do the same as well. Because they are really cool looking packs. I love all packs as well. I love these. I love Series 1. I love the brand new Heritage. They're super sweet. There's Vidal Brujan. We like him on the rookie chase. Ernie Clement. Luke Williams. There's another Philly, and you get a rookie Philly right there. Along with, and look at that, you're on a Philly hot box right here, right now with the opening day Phillies as well. There you go. Xander Bogaerts. I'm sure Chris can trade that one day to get a Yankee card instead of that. According to him, Bo sucks. Anthony Rendon right there, and there's Lance Lynn. The internet loves to play tricks on us here. We'll get it back here soon. Get into the next pack here. Go just nice and slow while that internet comes back into focus. Out here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana, I got that satellite internet. It is playing tricks on me from time to time when other people are bogarting that stream from me. Salvi Perez right there, the bandwidth. Ronald Acuna Jr., but I do have the word out, and I've signed up for Starlink. Hey, Elon Musk, can you put a rush on that order? No, I cannot. So apparently you cannot put a rush on it for me, but I'm looking at almost a year wait, or maybe a year wait for the Starlink, but I do have a friend of a friend out here in the farm fields that has it already and says it's phenomenal. So Carlos Correa right there. Byron Buxton, I think he just signed an extension. Trent Grisham, but I can't wait to have super fast internet. The biggest problem, like our download speeds with our satellite internet, is just fine. It works just fine for all the kids streaming things, and if we're on the Netflix or the Prime or wherever else, it's fine. It's the upload speeds that are can be really elusive, and I need the uploads for the live streams. There's Kyle Miller, and then from time to time I'll try the old fake 5G. So on my phone, you got the old 5G with Verizon, but still it's out in the farm field, so it's like a fake 5G. There's Lars Nootbaar right there on the rookies, and there's one of these. These are basically worthless Topps cards. It's just a promo to post your pulls on the Topps website, and then also go there if you want to see the rules for the home run challenge. Topps.com/home run challenge if you want to check that out. There he is, Ronald Acuna Matata for the Bomb Squad. Chris wants to know what I do for work. You're a warehouse worker. I used to work in a warehouse years ago. It was like a grocery store warehouse. Teoscar Hernandez. I did that between my freshman and sophomore year in college. Me and I think there was three or four of my buddies. We all got a job at the same place. Tristan McKenzie. That was I liked the job a lot because it was midnights. I think it was 10 hours a day, Monday through Thursday. So it was like I had a big long weekend. Sonny Gray right there. I am a real estate guy. My wife and I, we have a small brokerage that we own with, it's just a little mom and pop brokerage, but I've got about a dozen sweetheart agents that I just absolutely love. Treat them like gold, and in return, they treat me like gold. And then we are landlords as well. So we've been in the rental business for a long time and have several properties. So that's why I call my better half Lady Landlord, Sparkle Barbie, aka Lady Tanzalot, aka Lady Spends a Lot. So we are in the real estate business, and I have been my whole adult life for the most part, and I'm 50 years old. There's Pete Alonso, Ian Happ, Key Brian, Kobe Hayes, that's Charlie's son, and there's Bernie Brewer right there. Who's got the Brewers? That would be Sean from Washington. Bernie's a cool mascot. Emmanuel Classe, Ketel Marte right there, and Alex Wells for the rookies. Lawson Products. What is Lawson Products? What do they make? What do they manufacture? I worked for UPS. Once I failed out of college, which didn't take long. Once I failed out of college, I worked for UPS for 4 years. That was a great company. Chaz McCormick, Christian Yelich, Julio Urias, and there's Javier Baez for the Bomb Squad, now a Tiger. Nuts, bolts, and rivets. Eloy Jimenez, Justin Upton, Yordan Alvarez. A lot of young talent in the game right now. So that's one of the reasons we're all so excited that baseball is back in play. Pun intended, Bart. So we got baseball back in play. We'll leave Juan Soto up there. I know Juan Soto turned down a big contract offer from the Nationals. They offered him $13 and $350, and he said, I'll wait. So look for him to get the next biggest contract, or will be the biggest contract of all time if they do negotiate with the Nationals. Otherwise, in the free agency, he'll probably hit maybe close to $500 million because he's still a kid. I think he's 23. Jose Barrios, Shohei Ohtani right there, and there's Jarren Duran. So I know you don't like those Red Sox, but if you're looking strictly from a card perspective, rookie Jarren Duran I think is a good card for you. And look at that. There is the opening day. I love this shot. You got Tatis and Machado, and then look at the skies. How beautiful that is. And soon we're going to be seeing that opening day. We're all going to be gathered around the television, around the MLB network, Jeff McNeil. I am a little sad that the Cubs went away from WGN, and they have their own network now, the Marquee, Brandon Belt, and Steven Strasburg. And I even signed up for like the big time Hulu package in 2020 when the Cubs were on the Marquee because Hulu had Marquee. So I signed up for the big time Hulu package. And then Marquee was only with them for a year. It's like, wow, wow, wow. So here we go into the next pack. So now I went back, I took like a year off of DirecTV, but I was like a client of theirs for over 20 years because of their football package. Took a year off from them because the Packers were on regular television basically every week, and then I would do a hack, come up with some workaround, go to the, B-dubs or a local sports bar whenever they weren't on, which was almost never because they've been so great lately. Jose Abreu, but I went back to DirecTV and they worked me a great deal. They gave me a year free of the NFL package and they gave me the extended sports package, which includes the Marquee Network for me. Bart, you're just telling stories about yourself. Get back to the cards. There's Jackson Coar, and then look at this. This is the special triple play because look at these guys right here. These are the juniors. Ronald Acuna Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Fernando Tatis Jr. on the triple right there. Let's take a look at the back right there for viewing pleasures. So those are the guys, those are the juniors that make up my new Twitter and Instagram handle along with my 4 followers. My Twitter name is Wander Soto Jr., which those are the 3 juniors right there. And then Wander Franco, of course, and Juan Soto make up the first name and last name. My baloney had a first name. There's Tariq Skubal, Zach Pop for the rookies, and Riley Adams. Yes, indeed. Let's get this triple into the Sleeverino. That's nice. So what we'll do on these cards is if anybody has the majority of those teams, they'll get that card. Otherwise, it will go to the old roll of the dice. So the Braves are with Tom from Nashville. Toronto is Tom from Nashville. So right there tells me without even looking, oh, and Tom from Nashville is the Padres. So that's an easy one for me. Tom will get that card. Very nice. MLB extra innings for me, but because I have casinos all around me, sportsbooks show all games. Okay, yes, we've got casinos all around us too. I mean, I don't have them, they're within striking distance, I should say. So I'm in Valparaiso, Indiana. The closest one to me is Michigan City, Indiana. So it's about a probably 25-minute drive, but it's a really nice casino called the Blue Chip. And they have a sports book with a ton of televisions, so I can see anything I want there. There's Adam Frazier, Joey Votto. So yes, in my DirecTV package, I've got the MLB, and it's been a lifesaver for me because I have 47 games currently recorded just in case, and I have been watching bits and pieces of all of them. There's Alex Bregman, and all the MLB Presents type shows are awesome. There's Orbit. Just watched a little 1-hour special on Johnny Bench, and man, when you watch like those types of documentaries, you just fall in love all over again for baseball and for those older generation players. There's Mason Thompson, Wilson Contreras, and Cole Calhoun right there for those veterans. And then I have, we probably have 5 additional casinos. We have 1 in East Chicago, and then there's 3 or 4 in Gary, Indiana, because the original rule for Indiana was it had to be like 70% on the water. So they had like these floating type barges that they would put these casinos on, and that was like the original rule. Since they've revised that, John Gray right there. So in fact, what's the name of the new casino? A new casino just opened. I haven't been to it yet. It's in Gary. There's Jared Kelnick. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of my juniors. And there he is, Fat Albert Pujols. And he is, I think, going to end up playing a couple more years at least. Now with that DH in play, all those teams need a raker. And he could still rake. There's Luis Garcia with the Gold Rookie Cup. Jake Cronenworth, future stars right there. I had heard a wild rumor about the Cubs and Jake Cronenworth, but that's probably, I may have heard that rumor in my dreams. I was dreaming when I heard this. Excuse me if it is fake news. There's Clayton Kershaw. I did hear he's re-signing 1 year, $17 million with the Dodgers. I'd like to see him remain with the Dodgers. Albert Pujols, bump, 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 bump. We'll put him up here, but you know what? We gotta leave my guy Tatis in front there. Yes, we do. We'll get into the next pack. We still have a handful of packs, so the hits keep on coming. We're having a good time here together on a Saturday matinee. Got a jumbo break tomorrow, and Chris is in that with his Ride or Die Yanks. Speaking of which, there's Anthony Rizzo, and you never know. They may grab Rizzo again, for all we know. I know they may make a run at Freeman also, so we'll see that. Jake Double Cheeseburger right there with the rookies. And he has been followed every time in this opening day by Gavin Between the Sheets. Yes, indeed. Slugger right there for the Royals. That's a cool, anybody that's wearing a crown is pretty cool in my book. There's Jose Ramirez, Matt Olson. I've heard some things about him too. He can play. Buster Posey, he is now, of course, retired. Chris says, pulled myself the Judge short print cornfield card last night from a hobby box. That is awesome. That is fantastic, because I will tell you this, Chris, but don't tell anybody. I cried during that game. Bart, I told you not to tell that story again. I was so excited. Kevin Costner came out of the corn and my body just almost went into shock. I got chills from head to toes. Got it choked up a bit because, not only does the game mean a lot to me, but I loved that movie, Field of Dreams. And that last scene, my dad and I, we never did have an actual catch together, but all my kids and I have, especially my son. So that movie meant a lot to me, still does. I still tear up at the end of the movie. Jacob deGrom there. But when Costner came out of the corn, I got all choked up, a little teary-eyed, and then that game did not disappoint. That game was great. And those Sox right there were there, and Tim Anderson had that walk-off. And there was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando, there he is. We got to sing that song twice. 3 times would even be nice. But there's my friend, the kid, Ken Griffey Jr., right there. Funny story on him as well. Yeah, he used to keep me company in my home office when Sparkle Barbie and I first got married. I had a 6-foot cardboard cutout, life-size Ken Griffey Jr. I brought that with me into the marriage, and she's like, the only place you can put it is your office. So I put it in the old home office. Came home one day, and he was gone. Ken was gone, and I was like, what happened to the kid? He scared me so many times. I had to move him to the garage. So I moved Ken to the garage, and then sadly, I sold him later at a garage sale. Ken, come back. I miss you. There's Chris Sale and Germán Marquez, and there's Max Muncy as well. So yeah, Tim Anderson, he did go a little too far, but that is what Tim Anderson does, isn't it? He went a little too far. Those tickets for that game, they were like, I think $500,000 a ticket. I don't think they were that much, Bart. They were a lot, though. I know the Reds and the Cubs are playing this year. I asked my wife if she wanted to go with me, and she said absolutely. And I'm like, what should our limit on the tickets be? And she's like, I don't know. How much are they? I'm like, they'll probably be about 2,000. She fainted, had to revive her. So we probably won't make it to that, but you never know. You never do know. Then you got Shane Bieber right there. And Brandon Crawford. Patrick Mazeika. And then we've got the opening day with Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the opening day Marlins. There we go. Andrew McCutchen, Uncle Larry. Paul Goldschmidt. And the Gold Rookie Cup with Ryan Mountcastle. So I like that. Griffey is the godfather to his children. Your best friend in Griff is the godfather to the children? That would be outstanding. He seems like such a sweetheart, too. That smile of his sweet swing. Yeah, he came in the league at 19. I'll never forget watching that game. I was down at Vincennes University. That's like the Ivy League of Southern Indiana. Me and my buddies, we were at my friend Mike Nelson's. Him and his... he was on the baseball team at Vincennes. Him and his baseball buddies had a house together that they rented at Vincennes University. We were all there. Having a little fun watching the game, and the Griffeys went back to back, and that was one of those thrilling moments. One of the reasons we watch and love baseball. Nolan Arenado and Hoy Park right there on the rookies. There we go at the Padres. And we've got Eric Hosmer, Manny Machado, and Fernando on the triple. So look at that. We got Tatis all over the place for Tom from Nashville. So good luck or congratulations on all that. Joey Bart, we love him not only because he seems like he's going to be a sweetheart, but because his last name is Bart. Joey Bart right there for the future stars. Tyler McGill, rookie, and Eli Morgan. He's followed him every time with the collation on the opening day. So let's get those Padres triple in there. You know what? I'd love to keep the juniors up front, though. So let's put the Padres right there for safekeeping. We have four packs to go on this Saturday matinee. And the internet coming in and out on us. We'll be all right. It'll come back in soon. I was at that game in Anaheim, the Griffey back-to-back. You were at that game. That had to have been super thrilling, exciting. Goosebumps right now thinking about it. Could you imagine being a big leaguer? Your son comes up. He's even better than you are. You can't believe it. You're so proud of him. You end up on the same team. You're playing the same game together, and then you go back-to-back jacks. Come on. Cal Raleigh. I would have just retired. I would have walked off the field and retired if I was senior. That would have been. Oh, look, there's another. We have Rosie Red. That is Mr. Red, the baseball head's girlfriend. Rosie Red, the baseball head. That's very nice. And there's Eric Hosmer. We just saw him on the triple play card. Yadier Hall of Famer Molina, soon to be one day. Rafael Devers. I know those Yankees fans, when they get those Boston cards in the random team, they love Devers. They love the Devers. We know Harold Reynolds. That's how we met Griffey. Harold Reynolds seems like a real sweetheart also. I just always love his take on the MLB Network. He had a great story about Ricky Henderson he told Ricky's my guy. That's my GOAT, Ricky Henderson. Actually, the name of my Mustang Mach 1 is Ricky for the obvious reasons. He's built right. The car is built like Ricky, performs like Ricky, and I love him like Ricky. So there's Mitch Haniger, but he had said there was a year that Ricky got injured and played like maybe half the season. And so Harold Reynolds led the league in steals that year with 60 steals. And he was all excited. He led the league in the steals for the American League. And then he gets a message on his answering machine. And it's, Harold, this is Ricky. Ricky, only 60 steals? Ricky going to have 60 by the All-Star game. And then he hung up. That was it. That's all Ricky said in the answer machine. And of course, he did go on and lead the league in steals again that following year. Ricky Henderson, the GOAT of stolen bases and my personal GOAT of baseball players. There's Matt Olson with the Bomb Squad. ESPN did him wrong. Yeah, ESPN has done a lot of guys wrong, I think. Dan Patrick, one of them. Dan Patrick, one of my favorites as far as sports shows are concerned. I love that guy. Cody Bellinger right there. Reese Hoskins. Let's get Matt Olson on the board. He can bomb as well, can't he? Those A's, though, they don't get to stick around for their teams very long. A's like to play that small market ball like the Pirates. I'm a Pirates fan. I'd probably, hopefully someday soon we'll find my team spending a few more dollars. I know that was part of the negotiation between the players and the owners is, hey, let's have a floor on the spending here. Let's get all the teams to compete. Randy Arozarena, I know they're doing you can't, what's the word I'm trying, they're doing a draft lottery now, which is nice, so that'll help prevent the blatant tanks that teams have done in the past. There's Jazz Chisholm Jr., and there is the Swinging Friar for those Padres and the mascot podium right there. Followed by Jack Flaherty, and there he is, Jonathan India. Who has the Reds? That would be Tom from Nashville. I love this guy, Jonathan India, and I did miss him dearly in Series 1. So there he is, Jonathan India, with the Gold Rookie Cup, followed by, there you go, Ben, right there, if you're still with us, Ben. We got Alec Boehm for you for those Phillies. And we're still looking for that stomper. And guess what? We have one pack to go right there. Will we find the elusive stomper? Stay tuned to find out, because we could hit stomper right in here. And there we do not have stomper. We do not have stomp. Trevor Story's good though, isn't he? There's my new Cub, Marcus Stroman, 3 years, 21 million over 3 years. Rockies opening day right there. Corey Kluber for those Yankees. Luis Robert, who's got the White Sox. That's Tom from Nashville. And Adam Wainwright right there. So so you see this big pile of cards. I'm going to move that over just for a second. Then we got our rookie pile right there. That was our last pack. We had a 2022 opening day rip party with those 36 packs. But we're not done, because I wanted to get into some old stuff. We got Chris. Chris and I are of similar vintage. And this is a 1990 Don Ross rack pack. And this is going to have 48 cards in it and 9 puzzle pieces. Let's get this open and let's keep the ripping party started. Same rules apply. The only blatant difference to this would be any expos will go to the Washington Nationals. So that's basically what they became. So if you can hear me over the loud cellophane, we will continue with some rack pack action right here, because you never know what you're going to find. 1990 Don Ross baseball. We'll get rid of the puzzle card right there, unless you want a puzzle. If you want to put the puzzle together, you let me know. I'll give you 3 pieces of it right there. Won't do you much good, but I do have a whole case of the rack pack. So I could probably build the old puzzle if I wanted to. But we're going to start off with Sergio Valdez. There's Paul Ossenbacher. I remember him. And Mark Carrion. And Jay Buhner. I like Jay Buhner a lot with those Mariners. Look at him. He could bang. Mookie Wilson with the Blue Jays there. Gene Larkin. No relation to Barry. And there is Willie Randolph on the Diamond Kings. And that would be for Brett from Indiana. David Wells. He had a nice career, didn't he? Yankees fans know that. There's Tim Loudner and Jeff Innes. Mike Greenwell for those Red Sox. Very nice. We also have Joe Girardi. He used to catch for my Cubbies, went on to some nice managerial duties. John Russell. Greg Litton. R.J. Reynolds, no relation to Harold. There's Mark Grant for the Padres. Scott Scudder. Okay, he looks like he's 11 right there. Like when the youngsters get called up and play. Ken Howell. Ken Caminetti. We have some stats on here. Kim Caminetti. Let's see. In 87, he batted .246 with 3 home runs. But it was only in 203 at-bats. In 89, he had .255 and 10 long balls. But then his career went up from there, didn't it? Rest in peace, Ken Caminetti. He died far too young. But he had a run where that guy was so dangerous. And I'm not talking on the dance floor. I'm talking on the diamond. There's Scott Terry for those Cardinals. And Ron Karkovice. I remember him. Glenn Hoffman. Yes, indeed. Sportsman is here. Hi, Sportsman. Thanks for joining us. Cecilio Guante. And Andy Bennis with the rated rookie for those Padres. Okay. Remember him. And I remember Dave Martinez. Todd Burns and Willie Wilson. He could play and he could run. Lenny Harris. Remember how hot of a prospect he was when he came up. Chuck Gary. That's Carey Bart. Chuck Carey. There's Dennis Lamp. He had a long career. Jeff Robinson. Gus Polidor. Mark Williamson. Diamond Kings Kelly Gruber. Right there. So you know Karkovice too. He seems like a good dude. Everybody loves a checklist card. John Morris. So all these cards will be added in for you guys. For whomever team you have, there is Rick Rona for the Cubbies. Al Newman, yes indeed. The Twins, Pete Smith. Tim Burstis. There's Ron Jones. There's a Phillies card for you, Ben, with the, look at the Sweetheart Pants and Top combo. Carmelo Martinez, Juan Agosto, and then Mackie Sasser. Okay, Mackie. And Delino DeShields with the rated rookie. How about that? So that'll go to the Washington Nationals, and that is Tom from Nashville. The Delino DeShields rookie. That's a nice little hit there from that rack pack. But I know you like those opening days, so let's keep the hits going, but let's go to 2021. So all these cards will be included in the fun for you as well. Hopefully you're having a good time. I know I'm having a good time with you guys on a Saturday matinee here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. We have Ahmad Rosario along with rookie Nate Pearson. Future stars Trent Grisham. Yes, we do. And we've got Luis Castillo right there for the Reds, followed by Cody Hewer. Oh, that's a rookie, Bart, right over there on the rookie pile. Justin Upton, yes, indeed. And then we got another Mrs. Met right there. And you know how I feel, you wearing a baseball in your head. You're all right by me, so let's keep the... I'm so excited, Bart, that you have another pack here. Let's just keep opening the pack. We got this one more to go here. I see a very cool card coming up, and that card's going to be for Ben. So hold everything, Ben. Don't go away. We got a cool card coming up. There's Josh Hader and Brusdar Graterol. Yes, indeed, along with Max Fried, Alex Bregman, Eddie Alvarez with the rookies. There's Nico Goodrum, and there he is on the Phillies. Look at Ben with the banger. There's Mike Schmidt. Mike Jack Schmidt, Legends of Baseball. Very nice. The leading home run hitter in the 1980s with 313. Mike also holds record for long balls, 509, and RBIs, 1,419 while playing third base. And he was the NL MVP in 1980, 81, and 86. How about that? Michael Jack Schmidt we got right there for those Phillies. So nice for you, Ben. Wait, Bart, you got another one? Come on, not another one. Yes, indeed. We got one more for you. Let's put this on the pile as well since we're having fun. How do you get into the random breaks? As Ben says, I got some breaks over on the eBay. I actually got a sweetheart break coming up, which is the Heritage. That product is off the chains. Is that a saying, Bart? What did I tell you? My kids always say, don't try to talk cool, Dad, because it's not working. There's Anthony Rizzo, but I do have I got two breaks coming up. We got a Pick Your Team tomorrow, 10 a.m. I know Chris is in that. That's still teams available, 10 a.m., and that's going to be a Top Series 1 Jumbo, so that's the big bad boy with all the Sweetheart built-in cards. One autograph guaranteed, two relics guaranteed, and then two silver packs with 887 mojos inside. Teams still available, and then to be determined when it sells out, and I think it probably should be sold out by tomorrow evening, I would imagine, would be the Topps 2022 Heritage, and that's a hobby box random team. And it's only $4.98 a team for the Heritage Hobby, and that is a sweetheart of a product. I love it. Can't wait to get into another box of that. And then my eBay is right there, BAVIC-7027. And you can get involved in those breaks. There's John Means for the Orioles. And look at that, Evan White, rookie opening day, JT Real Muto, and Matt Chapman, followed by Trevor Bauer. And there we got the Mariner Moose. No stomper, no stomping, but we got the Mariner Moose to add to our collection of those sweet mascot cards. So we had a good time. Hit that Wander. Was that the first pack? Was that the first pack? Second card or third card out of the gate? We hit the Wander Franco for... Hold on, Bart. Have you memorized it yet? Tom from Nashville hit that Wander. Yeah, the Wander. We hit the triple play with the juniors, Acuna, Guerrero, and Tatis Jr. We got a couple of the blue rainbow parallels there. We got a ton of the Bomb Squad cards, and we got this stack of veterans here. We added in the 1990 Don Ross rack pack, and then we added 3 packs of the 2021 opening day, and then we got this stack of Sweetheart rookies to go along with it. So what I'll do is I'll box everything up, lovingly package them safe and secure, get them in the mail, and they'll go out on Monday, and you'll have those cards to you ASAP. But I want to thank everyone for participating, and that includes from North Royalton, Ohio, my friend Ben. And then from Statesboro, Georgia, my new friend, Rob. And then I've got a new friend right now in cards, and he is from Sunny Valley, Nevada. We've got Chris, and Chris, I'll see you 10 a.m. tomorrow. And then from my neck of the woods, close, a fellow Hoosier from Fort Wayne, Indiana, we have Brett. Thank you for participating. From Redmond, Washington, my friend and repeat client, Sean, I appreciate you. And from Nashville, Tennessee, with the big time 10 spots, Tom, thank you so much for participating as well. If you are watching this and you are not a subscriber, I would love it. I would just say, I love you, man. If you subscribe to this channel, if you hit the subscription bell, or what is that called? Notification bell, that would be even more fantastical. And like this video. In fact, anybody that's watching right now, can I like my own video? I think I did it once before. Let's do it again. Boom, just liked it right now. If you can like the video, I appreciate that so much. And then this video will immediately be available for replay. And then if you want to leave me as many comments as you like, including Sportsman, if you want to make a comment regarding the random breaks, you and I can exchange some information, because I do have a handful of guys now that are essentially on what I call the VIP list, and I will get them involved in breaks directly just through the text. So I'm not a weirdo at all, so you don't have to worry about it. Are you sure, Mark? Because you seem to be weird to me. We'll exchange cell phones, and then I can let you know anytime. I don't ever try to sell anybody on anything, but if you want to get into some breaks, sometimes we have some direct deals where you save some money from the eBay, because the eBay, they like to get their fees, and guess what? They're well worth it, because they provide a nice platform for newbies like me, so I appreciate them, and I appreciate the YouTube, and the YouTube does well if we can get views and subscribers and likes and comments to share our hobby with all those that love it just like we do. So until the next video, which will be tomorrow, so 10 a.m. my time, so that would be 10 a.m. Central Time. So what would that be for you? Would that be 9 a.m.? Are you 1 hour currently behind us? Because you're in Nevada, right? I think you're 1 hour, sometimes 2. We like to change our time around here in the Central Standard Time, even though most all of Indiana is Eastern Time. Up here in Northwest Indiana, we are on the Central Time along with Chicago. So 8 a.m., hopefully you'll be rise and shine for those all rise, because we're going to hit that Judge short print for you, maybe even the super short print, maybe even the auto. We're going to be looking out for that for you until the next video, which will be 10 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you again. My new friend in cards, have a great day, my friend.